few foods are as comforting, universal, and beloved as bread. It's simple, yet it has a fascinating history and science behind it. Today, we're recounting down the top 10 facts about making bread, from ancient traditions to the science that makes it rise. Let's dive in. Number 10. Bread is over 14,000 years old before humans even discovered farming. People were already making bread. Archaeologists have found evidence of flatbread in Jordan that dates back over 14,000 years, long before the invention of the plow. That means bread predates agriculture itself. Early humans would grind wild grains into flour, mix it with water, and cook it on hot stones. Number 9. Just for ingredients. Can make bread. At its core, bread only needs 4 things: flour, water, salt, and yeast. Of course, bakers love experimenting with extras like butter, sugar, or seeds, but the basic loaf is proof that simple ingredients can create something amazing. Number 8. Yeast is alive when you make bread. You're working with a living organism. Yeast is a single-celled fungus that eats sugars in flour and produces carbon dioxide. Those little bubbles are what make dough rise. Without yeast or another leavening, method or bread would be flat like a cracker. Number 7. Kneading. Build strength. Ever wonder why bread dough needs so much kneading? It's all about gluten. Gluten is a network of proteins that form in wheat flour. Kneading stretches and strengthens those proteins, creating a structure that can trap gas from the yeast. That's why kneaded dough turns out fluffy, while underworked dough can be dense. Number 6. The secret of sourdough. Sourdough isn't just trendy, it's ancient. Instead of using packaged yeast, sourdough relies on wild yeast and bacteria from the environment. This creates a tangy flavor and can even make bread easier to digest. Bakers keep a starter, a living mixture of flour and water, which can be passed down for generations. Some sourdough starters are over 100 years old. Number 5. Steam makes that crusty crunch. Love that crispy crust on bakery bread. Thanks, steam. Professional ovens often inject steam at the beginning of baking, which keeps the dough surface moist long enough to expand fully. Then, as the water evaporates, it leaves behind that golden, crunchy shell we all love. Number 4. Bread was once currency in ancient Egypt. Bread was so valuable, it was sometimes used as money. Workers were paid in loaves, and bread even became a symbol of life and sustenance. In many cultures, offering bread is still seen as a gesture of hospitality and friendship. Number 3. Bread-shaped history. Bread shortages have literally changed the course of history. In France, just before the French Revolution, grain prices skyrocketed, and ordinary people couldn't afford bread. This hunger crisis helped fuel the anger that led to revolution. Bread is more than food, it's political power. Number 2. There are thousands of varieties, from fluffy brioche in France to chewy naan in India to tangy injera in Ethiopia. Every culture has its own version of bread. Some are leavened and dairy, others flat and dense, but all reflect the traditions and resources of the people who make them. Number 1. Making bread is chemistry and art at the end of the day. Bread making is both a science and an art. The science comes from yeast, gluten, and precise fermentation. The art comes from a baker's hands, the shaping, the scoring, the personal touch that makes each loaf unique. It's one of the simplest, yet most profound foods we can create. So, the next time you enjoy a slice of bread, remember you're eating a piece of human history shaped by nature, science, and culture. Which fact surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments! And don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating food facts. Thanks for watching.